Welcome to SGCADTECHEDU, where ideas take shape and skills become strength. Learn times design times excel, a place where aspiring engineers learn CAD, develop design skills, and prepare for a successful career. In mechanical design, we are not creating videos, we are building engineers. SGCADTECHEDU Academy Philosophy. At SGCADTECHEDU, we believe that engineering is more than learning software. It is about understanding. It is about designing. It is about solving problems. We believe in building strong fundamentals, developing practical design skills, and preparing learners for real-world engineering challenges. Learn the fundamentals, understand the design, develop the skills. We are not creating videos. We are building engineers. These slides explain. 1. Mechanical engineering transforms ideas into machines, products, and systems that support modern industries. 2. Our mission is to connect engineering fundamentals with practical design skills. Mechanical engineers contribute to industries including semiconductors, mining, power generation, aerospace, pharmaceuticals, agriculture, and paper manufacturing, etc. 3. A mechanical engineer understands how machines, components, and systems work. The role involves design, materials, manufacturing, testing, inspection, and problem solving. 4. With strong engineering fundamentals and practical design skills, a mechanical engineer can grow into a mechanical design engineer. The design engineer transforms requirements and ideas into functional, reliable, and manufacturable product. 5. Mechanical design offers opportunities across many industries. Skills in CAD modeling, assemblies, engineering drawings, GD&T, materials, and manufacturing processes are essential for today's design engineer. Tools such as SolidWorks and Creo help transform engineering concepts into detailed designs. Conclusion. Mechanical design is the bridge between an idea and manufacturing. At SGCADTECHEDU, we help learners build the knowledge and skills needed to move from engineering fundamentals to practical mechanical design. Learn the fundamentals, understand the design, develop practical skills. Our SolidWorks learning journey is structured to build skills step by step. We begin with the fundamentals of sketching. Then we move to part modeling and assembly design. Next, we develop skills in engineering drawings and design documentation. Along the way, we explore essential design concepts including materials and manufacturing, design intent, GD&T, design for manufacturing, and practical engineering design workflows. Our goal is not simply to learn commands. Our goal is to understand how mechanical design is created, from concept to manufacturing. Today's topic is Introduction to SolidWorks. In this session, we will explore the SolidWorks environment and understand the fundamentals of sketching. We will learn how sketches form the foundation of 3D part modeling, from a simple 2D sketch to a complete 3D design. Live Session 001. Introduction to SolidWorks. Sketching Part 1. Let's begin our journey into 3D mechanical design. SolidWorks is a 3D CAD software developed by Dassault Systems. SolidWorks 2026 is much more than a drawing software. It is a complete mechanical product development platform that helps engineers transform an idea into a manufacturable product. From concept sketches to 3D models, assemblies, engineering drawings, simulations, and manufacturing documentation, SolidWorks supports every stage of the product development process. With its advanced 3D parametric solid modeling capabilities, SolidWorks empowers mechanical engineers to transform ideas into intelligent, manufacturable products. It helps optimize designs, reduce costly physical prototypes, minimize engineering rework, shorten product development cycles, and bring high-quality products to market faster. In simple words, if you can imagine a mechanical product, SolidWorks provides the tools to design it, evaluate it, and prepare it for systems requirements for smooth working. With SolidWorks 2026, one operating system, Windows 10 or 11 and 64-bit, 2 RAM, 8 GB or more, 16 GB preferred. 3 desk space, minimum 10 GB. 4 processor, Intel 64 or AMD 64. 5 graphic card, SolidWorks certified graphic cards and drivers. Concept to end product. First creating idea, then 2D sketch creation, then creating 3D models or parts, then assembling parts, then creating engineering drawing, then drawing goes to manufacturing of parts or equipment. Finally, we get final product. Today our focus is on learning and practicing 2D sketching. Once you master sketching, you are ready to build every 3D model that follows your way. Now, we begin with the foundation of 3D mechanical design. Before creating complex parts and assemblies, we must first master the fundamentals of sketching. A strong sketch is the foundation of a strong design. In this session, we will learn how to create, control, and understand sketches in SolidWorks. This is where your journey from a simple 2D idea to a complete 3D design begins. Master sketching. Build better designs. SolidWorks interface. Before we begin creating our first sketch, let us first understand the SolidWorks interface. In this section, we will explore the main areas of the SolidWorks workspace. We will understand how the different tools, panels, and features support the design process. A clear understanding of the interface will help us work confidently and efficiently. Let's explore the SolidWorks environment.
Hello friends, welcome to SolidWorks screen. Hope you all can look at the screen. I am using 3D Experience SolidWorks. You can either use this software or SolidWorks desktop version. Basically both versions have same functions and software for functionality purpose. Now on screen you are watching how does it open after showing SolidWorks icon as seen on screen. Now I will click on this icon and SolidWorks will start downloading. As you are seeing, now this is opening and very soon we'll have SolidWorks environment. So now a new screen is opened and it shows SolidWorks Design 2026. These are some icons. This is a home icon. This is you can it gives you an option to click new, and if you want to open a existing file you have to click this option, open or browse recent document. If you open browse recent document, so recent document will open, otherwise it will open and it will give you many options which one you want to open. So what we do, I'll just click new and you can see this new window opened, it shows create new on this platform what you want to select. So we should go sketching or modeling. One thing, it comes under part because part is the basic function and base how part is designed. By first we create the sketch. So we take click this and click open. Let us wait, it will take a little time. Now here it is asking what is the title. I will write, since we are in sketch mode, SKETCH sketch 1, and I'll say create. So now this is the area where we will be working. This is our history panel. This is indicating it is a design tree. It will come. It shows property manager. It shows configuration manager, and there are other items also which you can see like this. We'll come to everything one by one. Now our today's topic is sketch, so we will only concentrate on sketch. This is our total area. This is the option tree to see the palettes. If we don't want, we can just close it. But this will remain. I will tell you their functions and later. Now we are in a sketch mode because we said sketch, so it is SD party. What we will do, we will click this. See, this shows. I will just explain. If you select a feature, it will have many features. Basically, extrude and revolve are basic features. Then there are advanced features like swept, lofted, border, extrude cut, hold wizard, revolve cut, sweep cut, lofted cut, boundary cut, fillets, patterns. The pattern also, there are linear pattern or circular pattern like this. So we'll start with the sketch. Here it is a command which says allow me to sketch. This is a command to give the dimensions. These are the various shapes. This is a line, we call it. It is written also line, center line or midpoint line. We will discuss that also. This is a rectangle. Rectangular also have many options as you've seen. Then it is a straight slot options. This also have many options which we will be studying. Then there is a circle. This also have premier circle, perimeter circle or circle. So we can choose either of them. This is arc. There are many arcs. There is a center point arc, there is a tangent arc, there is a 3-point arc that we will be discussing. Then this is polygon. This polygon is why we call it polygon. It has number of sides. If there are number of sides 3, it will be a triangle. It is a 4, it will be rectangle. If it is have 5, it will be pentagon. If it has 6, it is hexagon, like so on. Then this is a spline. This also, there are many ways. This is spline on surface, equation driven curve. All these things we'll see. One thing I can tell you, there are certain commands which we will be studying with module. We shall be, after this, we will be going to part modeling. So whatever is necessary, we will be studying first that. When we come to uh, parts like surfacing or something, then we will be studying some other sketching tools. So this is eclipse, parabola or conic. We can form these structures, and this is for the lettering. If we want to write lettering, this represents a point. If we have to give a point, we can activate this and it will create a point on that surface. This is insert plane into a 3D sketch. And if suppose we have made a 3D sketch and we want to create 3D sketch is what? Which passes through many planes. Yes, a sketch is passing not only one plane, and it is passing through 3 planes or 4 planes. This we will discuss. I'll brief you what are planes in this session. So as far as this is concerned, there will be these things also, the trim activity, it will be into our this, it will be part of and this convert entities. This also we may use if needed. Mostly we will not be needing it. So now let us start with this surface. Once we activate surface, it gives this shape. These 3 triangles you are seeing, this shows one is top plane, this is right plane, this is the front plane. Top plane is what we are watching from top on the bottom surface. That is the top plane. What is front? What is in front of us? That is the front plane. Right plane, what we can, if we turn left, what face is visible? That is the right plane. So that is, it is, we can define it. So as I said, we have to start this is we take this top plane. Now the whole system, it is relatively made, and you will be only getting this point. This is the origin point, and now once this we do, this part will come, we will say there are line, 3 line, center line and midline. So first we will understand what is center line. So what we will do, you see there are 2 ways. Either you start from, this is the origin, where all the coordinates of 3 planes meet. So either we start like this. So this dotted line shows that yes, we are at 90%. we are vertical to this plane. So we will go and then we'll open and then come here and we'll leave the cursor and you see select. So this is one line we have created, which is a center line. Same way we go, we again say sketching tools. We can say there is a zoom, pan, there is a display grid, there is a recent command. If we want to use the recent command, we can just see it is visible. We will pick up from here and then we will start this. Same again, now you are seeing horizontal dotted lines and this is passing through the origin. So we will just press our left side of mouse and we'll take it here. It is visible, it is showing like 6.46 is the length, 180 degree means normal is the angle. So this is one. Now it is not over. It is asking to create a second line or this way or this way or this way or this way. It is rotating. So what we will do, as we did earlier, we will go and say select. Otherwise, if suppose you don't want, then you can press ESC escape command. So you can do it. I'll just show you. I give again recent command. I take this line like this. Now I say I just pressed is exit command. It is gone. So I have not used this select tools. Now one thing you see, this line I draw, it is showing color blue, whereas these two lines, these are showing color black. So in SolidWorks and mostly in all softwares, you name any, the black color of sketch, it represents that it is fully defined. Fully defined means it has fulfilled the parameter of the software so that it can be said it is fully defined. What are the how it has been fully confined? This line, it was vertical because we saw that it is 90 degree and it was passing through the center, which is the origin. So it was same way. The horizontal line, it is black because fully defined. Reason being, this also when we picked up a spot, it was passing through this and then it through the origin, and we created this line passing through the origin. But in this case, this line is not passing through any place. So what will happen? It can come like this. You can move anywhere. So it is which can move anywhere. If you try to move it, it will only go this way or that way. And why it will go this way or that way, that also I will explain. Why it is what is lacking in it. So now you have understood that this is, if I have to define it fully, I have to give some parameters. So what we do, this is a smart dimension. I pick that. I pick this and then press shift and this gives me an angle. Older version, you are about to make changes to an older version file, saving all, convert file, to the current one. Okay. So now it is 30.4, but I want 30 degree. So this, you see this window, it is modify, it is asking to modify. I will just write 30.0 and then click OK. It is done, and I will measure this and measure this as a horizontal distance. This is 1. It is say, are you want to change? I say 2.0. So it is 2.0. Now I take dimension like this and this. Now this time I am picking this and I put the dimension here. This is showing 0.92. So I say no, it should be 3.0. So it has gone there. Now, or if I say it is this, let it be also 2.0. So it will come down. Now you see it is fully defined, but this point is showing blue. So what I will do, I will take this I will pick this and give this length. It is 3.26. So I say no, it should be 5.0. So now you will see even the dots endpoints also are fully confined. This is how it is called in sketches. The sketch is fully defined. So I just gave you an idea about the how the line works, and I just created this as a dotted line, which this we call in engineering terms as a construction line. Now I pressed escape and it is, my cursor is not, dimension is not active. So what we can do, in Sketch, if I click this and I feel that I have to convert this into a firm line, not a, so there is a, this one, you change it, and this is, if this line we want to make it a center line, again this converter is there, we will do, it is again a center line. That is how we create sketches. You need not to go, we have to finish this sketching. It's a big, I mean, there are many commands. We have only learned that what is the line, what is the straight line, and what is the construction line, how the parameters are defined. Parameters means, in this case, the dimension, smart dimensions, and how we define it fully confined. So it is a fully defined sketch. So it was just a lesson. I will just discard changes. Again we will go into the sketch, and now I will take center line. I will this time pick this. Again it will be visible like this, and what I do, I create a line here, and if I do not escape, I have the option to take it like this. You see it is showing 90-degree. If we want, it will show me, it will only show the length, but it will not show the, it is only showing here, it is not showing this dimension here, and then we create here. Let us see, escape. So now you notice what you are watching. This is a sign. It is a sign that it is horizontal. This is a sign in green. It is all again showing horizontal. Now the whole line, these three lines, these are not fully symmetric. So what we have to do, we can either create a sketch line or construction line also. We can create construction line also. How we will create? See, we have picked up this. We picked up this. Select it. Resend command. Now since we use two center line and form line, again I pick this line, and we give this command. Oh, this is a firm line, so I will convert this. It is now center line. So what we can do, we have to define, fully define. What we can do, we will take a smart command, go here, and first let us decide the distance from here. It says 1.88, I will say 2.0. It says 1.79, I say 2.0. This is it is saying 5.43. I say let me is 6.0. Now what I will do, I will take this and take this, because this is the governing point which will define it is fully defined or not defined. It says 3. I said no, I want to keep it half of 6, 3.0. Now you see this line is fully defined. It was taking over it is not accepted because this is already vertical. It is showing this is vertical and this is horizontal. It is obviously in 90 degree. Now I will take this dimension and this dimension. It is showing 58.25. Let me do it angle 60.0. So it is defined, but its length, how much is there? Let me do 5.0. So now you see this sketch is fully defined. So what I am trying to tell you, that when you creating a sketch, it is better you keep dimensioning them and make it fully defined sketch for any activity. Whether it is a simple sketch, it should be defined. And mind you, these sketches can be used in other functions also, like you have to create 3D model. So under 3D model, we call it, there are many commands like extrude and revolve. These are very common commands, and we will learn them when we come to the 3D modeling section. So this is basically one part I have told you, and now I'll just give you a fair idea about this. Is the we have learned this sketch line commentary. Now I'll go to sketch. So I'll first go to a center command, sketch. It is again asking which command. I said okay, give me. Now center sketch is means it is from the origin it is taking. We can have this also, but the first sketch we originate always from the center coordinates. I'm sure you have understood that. So what we will do, we will cover like this by clicking the mouse left press and then select all and delete. Now this is created. Again same thing, we will go here, we will say 4.0, Two point zero. So you have seen in this case I have not even drawn the center line vertical and left, because it is basically starting from the center of the coordinates. We have generated this rectangle, so it is fully defined. Let us generate another sketch. I will give you again the same model. Again I will take the same plane. What I will do, I will not take there, I will take like this. So you see it is all blue. So what we will do, I usually do, I'll just tell you, this point then press control and pick this point and give them a relation that is vertical. So here in the panel you see this vertical is shown. So we will say vertical. So it has shifted towards this end point. Would you follow me? Now even if I draw a center line from here, it is showing 90°. So this is all, it is passing through the origin as well as it is passing through this. Again I will take the recent command, center line, and I will take the line near the origin and draw like this and select. Now it is showing blue, though it is showing horizontal. So what we will do, this and this relation is not coincidence. So we will do coincident. We will this is horizontal. Again we'll go to sketch, a smart dimension. Or 0. I'll give this and this a relation, and I'll say it is parallel. Now it is fixed. What we did, we have gone and we fixed it. So it is now. Now in this line is rectangle, it is turned black. Reason being, we have given one dimension. There are still some dimensions which are missing. This we will give 2.0. and 3.0. So now, since all the dimensions we have given, this has turned black. That means our rectangle is fully defined, and this rectangle I purposely did not make it on the original coordinates. I took it away from the coordinate to show you how we can create these things. Now I'm sure you will understand that now center we have understood. Now rectangle coordinate we will understand. We will first take this, and again we will draw the center line. It is visible 90 degree. Select again recent under 80 degree. That is done. Now we are creating corner rectangle. So corner rectangle does not mean we will start here. We can start from anywhere like this. And we now finish this. In sketches, every time it is not necessary that this line and this line should be in center and it should be at equal distance from the main center line passing through the coordinates. So how to do it? That it is fully defined. We will take this, we will say this, and we will write 3.0. Now we will say 6.0. And now one more dimension we have to give with reference to this distance. Usually what happens, it is half and half. It is not necessary. It depends upon the design. So this time I am making it 1.5. And then I take this line and this line, this I make 2.5. So it has got all relations with respect to these two center lines, and this rectangle is fully defined. Though it is not in the center, it is offset from the center, I would say. Had it been in center, so this 2.5 should have been 3. But this vertical dimension 3, this line is fully in center. So these are called sides of the rectangle. So this side 3 mm, it is exactly at the middle of the coordinate. That is how we decide. Yeah. And now again we'll go to shape. We have 3-point rectangle. Again we will take this. What happens? 3-point rectangle. You can draw like this. You can draw like this. In this one, you have options, many options. On this, like this. So you can create any number of these things. And now let me create a center line. See, now it is visible. It is touching the coordinate. I draw this. It is showing 90 degree. Select. Again, I have pressed right button of my mouse and I go to recent command center line. This time also it is possible. No. Recent command. Yeah. So these coordinates, center lines we have created on coordinates. Now you can stretch it to any direction, any limit to the center line. It will remain fully defined. Now how to define these different structures? So what I will do, again we'll go to this, this with reference to this, it is 0.12, I'll say 2.0. Then I will give this angle, it is 12.9, I say no, 15.0. It is tilted, and now I say what is the length of this. You need not to write this length, the reason being this is at 90 degree, obviously it will be at 75 degree because 15 degree is this angle. But you see, if I write it, it says it is over defined. So I will cancel this. I will take what I have to do. I will pick this and pick this, and then I will give the dimension here so that it does not pick the center line. I am giving this dimension 5.5. If you pull vertically, it will go like this. If you pull it slightly this, it can go like this. We can say 4.5. So this dimension, just showed, you can show it like this also. Let me have, it says it is automatically, it is, no, it is not accepting it. It says it is overdefined. So cancel. Now I have to take a reference with this to this. So I will measure this from this point to this point, and I say let it be 15.5. Now since all the time parameters are met, now it is fully defined. Same way you will see, let me first take this dimension, this is this, I say no 120, it is tilted. It is taking the, so what I'll do, I say give me 10. I have to give relation with respect to this also. I will take this vertex of this rectangle and this one, and say coincident, that yes it is, so it is one point is fixed. I will give dimension to this, I say no, put 2.0, it will go up. I will hold, I want to take dimension of this. So what I will do, I will take this, control this, and take this dimension, and I write 8.0. It is also defined. Now this comes, what I will do, this is showing rectangle, this is showing rectangle. I want that it should be in the same line. So what we call it is a collinear, that this is one line, so both lines should be collinear. So collinear is this one in the it has generated collinear, and it is now in since it got the reference, it is black now. Now let me take the dimensions. Eight point zero. Now 6.0. So now this is also fully defined. So suppose we want to have this sketch, what we will do, we will first select, press this right button and then select it here, and what we will do, we will exit from there. So far I was doing this, I can exit. So this sketch is now coming in the, what is this tree? I told you property manager, and this is a design tree. So this design tree, it is showing all the views. If I to do a activation, I have to repair or active. So I will click this, right click with the mouse, and again go here. It is a edit sketch button. So this sketch you can edit. Suppose this dimension, it is not good. I want to change 9.0. I 9.0. So that is the advantage of this. Is called the parametric effect of the software. You created one, you can design, because you got already the relation you got fixed, so it is available. Now what I will do, I have told you how to save it, how to show it in this. Again I just delete it, discard changes. Again this sketch is there, right? Now now I want to see, let me see, this is 3-point sketch. I have told you this is parallelogram. Parallelogram, what we will do, we will go to, since it has been created, I can create a new sketch. If I create a new sketch, I have to again go here, select a plane. So how to select the plane? You go here, and now this time I want to select a plane, front plane. So this previous sketch is not visible, it is just a flat. Now I will create here center line, Now what I have to do? I have to do a parallelogram. So what we do? Parallelogram is sketched like this. Whatever angle you want to, you can provide and you can leave it. If you want again, you take it, you can take like this also. You can take it like this also. So I'm just telling you how to move the cursor. So let us discuss this one. Now this is a parallelogram. Parallelogram has both sides, opposite sides parallel. So this is automatically parallel, but these, even I tell you, the right angle triangle is also a parallelogram because their sides are vertical, but they are also parallel to each other. Now I will give a sketch it dimension with reference to this, I say 4.5, then with reference to this, I say this also 4.5. And now you see these two lines are fully defined, but this is not. Why? One thing is there. First I have to give the angle between these, and I make it 60 degree. Now I take this and this, and I give this a dimension, and that is 9. It is defined. Now this side is defined, this side is not defined. Reasoning why? Either I pick both the points and then give this dimension. Say I write 20.0. It is reduced. So this is how it is. Now again you want to see the parametric effect. I change it to 25. You see, it is going this side because here the other end is fixed with 9 mm. Let me have this 9 mm. This I make 12.0. So whole parallelogram has shifted towards this 12 mm. Now half of 25 is 12.5. I make 12.5. So it is now exactly at center. That is how the parallelograms are created. Parallelogram can be in any shape. You have you take this way and then this way. You can create this way and this way. So these are whatever the circumstances, what design demands or what your sketch demands, that it all depends on that. Again, if you do not want to save, you can cross it. If you want to save this, So this will become a new sketch 8 here in this same one, like this. So it is visible that you have created in the same sketch 6 and sketch 8. Today I have taken all this 3 point corner rectangle, everything I have taken, and then parallelogram also I have taken. So let us move to the other shape. What we will do, we will again do one thing. We'll again create new, again go to part, and we will get a new one. Here we will write SGCADTECHEDU. Congratulations! We have now completed the first part of today's live session. I hope you started to understand the importance of sketching and why it forms the foundation of every 3D model created in SolidWorks. At this point, we will take a 10-minute break, question answer break. Please use this time to type your questions and live chat, whether your question is about today's lesson, SolidWorks, mechanical design, or your learning journey. I will do my best to answer as many questions as possible. If you have joined the session recently, don't worry. We will continue exactly from where we paused after the break. Please don't leave the session. We will resume in approximately 10 minutes with this part of our practical sketching lesson. I'll see you shortly. Thank you. Congratulations! We have now completed the first part of today's live session. I hope you started to understand the importance of sketching and why it forms the foundation of every 3D model created in SolidWorks. At this point, we will take a 10-minute break, question answer break. Please use this time to type your questions and live chat, whether your question is about today's lesson, SolidWorks, mechanical design, or your learning journey. I will do my best to answer as many questions as possible. If you have joined the session recently, don't worry. We will continue exactly from where we paused after the break. Please don't leave the session. We will resume in approximately 10 minutes with this part of our practical sketching lesson. I'll see you shortly. Thank you.
Welcome back to our SolidWorks 2026 learning journey. In the previous session, we introduced the SolidWorks interface and began our journey into sketching. A sketch is the foundation of almost every 3D part we create in SolidWorks. In this session, we will continue with sketching part 2. We will build on the concepts introduced earlier and continue developing our understanding of sketch creation, sketch tools, and the fundamentals required to create accurate and useful designs. Remember, the goal is not simply to learn where a command is located. The goal is to understand why we use a tool, when we use it, and how it contributes to the design process. So, open SolidWorks, follow along with the lesson, and practice the concepts as we move forward. Let's begin sketching part 2.
Welcome back to our session part 2. Here now we will start learning sketch other commands which we have not covered in the previous first session. We will come to these state slots. There are four categories: state, center point, 3-point, and center point arc slots. So let us start with this. Again, as I told in the previous session, we have to first select this plane, go to sketch, create center lines, and again pick up the command and create the horizontal center line. And this is something wrong. What we will do, we will, yes, and we will again go to so it is simple. Straight slot, bring your mouse at one place, press the left button and create a line, then leave the left button and pull mouse down or up. This slot is created. This can be done in any direction. Say I put this like this and I can do this. So now you understood that how the slot is created. Now again we'll come to fully defining these sketches. Take the sketch, this dimensioning tool, we give the width, it is radius 9.0, we take say 9, and then we dimension this, it is a center to center distance, I say make it 65. Here you will see these dimensions are all in millimeter because my bottom this side it is showing mmgs. So it is all in matrix standards. Now these dimensions are enough for defining this, but we have to create a relation of this sketch with the origin. So we have to dimension this like this. It is showing 27.3, I say 30. And if this center distance with this, this is also 30. This is fully defined. While in this case, no. Sorry, something wrong. So we have deleted the center line. The previous sketch also. Now we will take the it is showing degree 41.5. I say let us make 45 degree. So it will move. Now we will establish the dimension of make it at 20. It will just or whatever you feel like. Give this length. I say better make it 60. And this point we take like this. And we say 85. Now we have to define the radius also. I should not 11 is not enough. Make it 15. So it is all the parameters are met and it is fully defined. I'm giving more stress explaining you how you define these sketches. Reason being, this is the backbone of, creating defined sketches for preparing any 3D model by any command. So let us have in this one we have gone. Now I come to center point in the same section. Center point process is same. Only thing, our line, it will increase from the center. In this, we have started from here and put there. It was, but in this case, the center line is center. I mean, in this one, when we push it, it will go both ways and then create the sketch. Now this slot we created. Now I'll show you 3-point arc slot. Take this, and take this, and then you bring this arch. Then this is 2 center point arc. One and one. This 2 center point arc can be anywhere. It can be a straight line also. Say I draw this and then this way also. It will have a, you need to have a radius and then it will give arch. The process is simple. Again, I will just show you the dimensioning of this. First thing is put the dimension, make it 28. Radius of the center line, I say not 137, make it 130. One 125. We will create in this one more center line connecting this and its origin. This and this. Now we will measure this. It is showing, it is giving. Why it is showing over dimension? Reason being it has already been considered. This center point is shown, so it does not require anything. You will What is wrong? Fifty. This is 148. It is now fully defined. So these are the ways you can define these sketches. Let us have the other. Now let me take a new chapter and start circles. So circles, there are only two. One is circle and center circle, and one is a parametric. Parameter circle. So if I go to sketch, it will demand face. I have taken top command. Select center line. Now in circles, there are only two type of circles. One is this is a parameter circle. You put 3 points and this will form a circle. We can give dimensions. Say 45. Give relation with reference to region by dimension. I say better 30, and then I say 60. So this is fully defined. Now I will go to center circle. It is conventional circle. Draw and sketch. $70 and $42, $41. $50. You noticed I just touch this and touch the periphery in the dimension automatically it is taking from the center. But one thing, if I give a dimension, I hold this, press the shift key and then touch this, it will give me the dimension from the edge. Same way, if I select center line and hold shift and press outer side, it will give me dimension from the outer surface. So sometimes this dimensional requirement we need it that we have to show it from the outer surface of the circle or from the inner surface of the circle. So you please note it that you press shift and see which side you have to select. Thank you. So this was about circle. Now we will selecting center point arc. I took the place the cursor, then move it like this, or you move it like this. It will create a circle. The other one is this one. This we can create with this. So this is basically it is tangent to this. This tangent circle we can create on a line also. I will show you. I pick this. Wherever you move, it will be always tangent to this. See, we have this one also. So these are about arc. Third arc is 3-point arc. 3-point arc is simple. Have this, have this. Now it is moving like this. So you just control and where you want this arc will touch. Now, just to exhibit that how to define it, we will create center line. I am taking this point because this anything which we have to define, it has to pass through the center line. This is again a mistake. Now I've created. What we will do, we'll take the command well, twenty. This point and this point, it is showing some distance. I say make it 5. So it has moved to this side. Now this point and its point, it is 16.92, make it 20. So this is defined at this place. Now we have to give the relation at what point okay. Make it 10. Make it 50. It is controlled like this. So same way you can control other dimensions also. You practice. If you don't find a solution, you can always come to me. You can give your problem. You visit my website and there You fill up the question contact form, giving your details, and then you attach your sketch. I will examine and then give you the solution. Now let us go to the another this is over. Now what we will do, we will take the polygons. We take this and now this in this tree you see it is asking first parameter is 5. I say okay, let it be 5. Then it says inscribed circle. Inscribed circle means whatever the sides are there, there will be a circle inside the sides. And if it is circumscribed circle, then it will be outside touching all the apex points of the polygon. Let us see, we create this one is there. This is polygon of 5 sides. This polygon is called pentagon. Now I will give a relation. I am giving it a horizontal relation. So this horizontal relation has been maintained. We can create a center line also. Now what is left? Only thing is I have to dimension it, and I dimension this inner circle because the very parameter was that you want inner circle, inscribed or outer circumscribed. This I have made. Now let us make again it was it moved slightly. I have made it coincident, so now it is formed. So again I will give the dimension. Make it 60 and it is defined. Now I am going again It says this. I say no, make it 6 sides. And this time you make it circumscribed. So I'm drawing in. This is now 6 sides, and you can see the construction line of circle is on the apex points of this. Now it is looks tilted, so I will make this horizontal. This is called the properties, and it is done. Now in this case, basic principle is either use dimension the sides or you dimension the circle. Generally, we make this simple as 70. There is no point. There is you can if the demand your design demands that the side should be so much, then you can give dimension to the side also. Now we have given, but it is not fully defined because it has not been given any relation with respect to the original origin. So what we will do, we will give a relation. One, zero, and we say this and this are horizontal. So once we made this horizontal, it is in the same line, and this distance we have given, so this is fully defined. So now we have covered all, and these are the items which are not mostly used in the 3D models. So this, whenever we need of these sketches, we will teach you in the next coming sessions. For today, this is all about sketching. Next session, we will start with the extrude command of 3D part modeling. Thank you.
Thank you for learning with SGCAD Tech Edu. Keep practicing, keep designing, keep learning, and always remember, we are not creating videos. We are building engineers. I look forward to seeing you in our next live lesson. Live session 002, 3D modeling and the extrude command. Until then, keep learning and keep designing. See you in the next lesson. Before you leave, if you found this lesson helpful, please subscribe to SGCADTECHEDU. Your subscription supports our learning community and helps us continue creating structured SolidWorks and mechanical design lessons. Don't forget to like the video and share it with anyone who is learning CAD and mechanical design. Keep learning, keep designing, keep growing. Subscribe to SGCADTECHEDU. Learn times, design times, excel. See you in the next live lesson.